The topic we're going to learn about today is space, or more specifically, the planets in our solar system. If you look up in the sky, what do you see? I see a sun, the largest object in our system. This is also a star, and you can see thousands of them in the night sky. The sun is the centre of our solar system, and everything travels around it. This includes 8 planets, their moons, dwarf planets, which are basically just small planets, and countless other objects. Our solar system is only a small part of another solar system called the Milky Way galaxy. Yes, like the chocolate. However, let's focus on our solar system. The sun is a very, very hot ball which gives out huge amounts of energy that we need on Earth in the form of light and heat. The next important bit of information to know is the name of the planets, which are called Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Most of them have moons, but they are all vastly different in size, temperature and makeup. Pluto used to be called a planet, however, it's now classed as a dwarf planet. To remember the order of the planets, there are some good acronyms you can learn, such as "My very eager mother just served us 9 pizzas," or "My very easy method just simplifies us naming planets." The first letter of each word is also the first letter of each planet's name. The activity for you today is to design a Mars rover, which is a vehicle that can operate on Mars. It's up to you what your vehicle will do. Will it try and find water? Will it allow humans to move around outside on Mars? Will it bring Mars rocks back to Earth? However, consider the information I'm about to tell you when designing your vehicle. Mars is a planet that is relatively important to us, with the potential of eventually getting humans to Mars. Imagine humans on 2 planets. Mars is named after the Roman god of war, and it's also known as the Red Planet, well, because it's red. This colour is due to the large amounts of rust in its rocks and soil. Mars has dust storms, which you will need to consider when designing your vehicle. How will you power your vehicle? If you use solar panels, you will need to protect them from getting covered in dust. Mars has a planet-wide dust storm, approximately 1 in every 3 years. Imagine that on Earth. Mars is also the second smallest planet in our solar system, roughly half the size of Earth. It takes around 687 days for Mars to travel around the Sun. So 1 year is 687 days. Temperature also gets pretty cold, much colder than on our planet, as it's further away from the Sun. At the poles, it can get as low as minus 140 degrees Celsius, which is very cold, but also can be around 20 degrees Celsius at the equator. And this is important for you to consider for your design. You can also jump about 3 times higher on Mars than you can on Earth due to the weak gravity. Humans won't be able to survive without complex life support systems giving us oxygen and water. So consider this as well. I will now show you an example of a rover. Just from looking at it briefly, you can see a few key features such as the solar panels, the electrical eyes, collector's claw, energy storage, radar, transmitter and receiver, and 6 wheels. The electrical eyes allow for the rover's operators to be able to see what the rover sees, but from Earth. The solar panels, which are all around, allow for the rover to be able to operate on Mars using the sun. This power is then stored in the electrical storage, which will allow for continuous operations throughout the day and night. The collector's claw is a part of the rover, which can be used to pick up rocks or possibly take rock samples as it travels around Mars. This data can then be sent back to Earth using the radar transmitter. The receiver is how the rover gets commands from Earth, so the rover knows what mission it has to achieve. This allows for Earth to make changes based on the Mars environment. Having 6 wheels instead of 4 allows for the rover to travel over difficult terrain, and if one wheel fails, well, you have 5 others. I hope this quick example helps. Good luck with your designs.